This is what you got to do when you let your dang camping spot for catfishing grows up. That's on a whole nother level of grass right there. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Hook Junkie Outdoors. I'm your host Danny, good friend, co-worker, also team member of Hook Junkie. Jake's with us tonight. We're heading back to Catfish River to set some more bush hooks.
But this time we will be trying not one but two different types of bush hooks.
These are the rigs that we're going to be trying tonight. We're going to also show you step by step how to rig them and set them up. That way, hopefully it makes them hopefully it makes setting cat hooks a little bit faster and easier, because it is more light work, like we've always said. It is pleasurable, but it is light work. So anything that can speed up the process, make it a little bit easier on us, in and out the bushes, you know, hopefully it'll pan out. But we will show you step by step also how to set and rig them, and that way if y'all choose to try them, maybe they'll work out for y'all too. Stay with us and hopefully we'll show you some big fish. Jake, what you doing right here, bud?
I am putting my North Carolina requires you to put your WRC number or your name and address on your hooks, and I'm putting my WRC number on my lines.
That way, if the game warden comes along or any wildlife officer, park ranger, they can identify whose lines are set. 30 a piece. You can have 50 up to 50 hooks a piece. So I mean, potentially we can set 100 hooks tonight.
That would take all night.
That would take all night. We're not going to set that many. We'll have a bunch for spares. So I think we'll probably set maybe 20, 30 a piece and be done. But I'm sure with that many hooks in the water, we ought to be able to show you some fish. All right, we're setting out our first hook for the evening. Jake's setting. We're gonna set all Jake's lines, the ones that the new idea he's come up with, on one side of the river, and then I'm gonna set mine on the other side. So we're gonna try them out and see where it goes. All right, you can see the lines up there. You can see the reflective tape. Jake pretty much just loops it around, and then once he does that, he can cinch it tight. Got his piece of cut eel, sinker weight, swivel. That'd be it. How easy was that, Jake?
Definitely a lot easier to loop. Take that
Got our first fish of the night.
Yes, sir. Fishing in there. Oh, yeah.
Jake's gonna try to get this one. What's it look like, son?
Probably a 12-pounder, bud.
Well, hey, we'll take them all day, every day. Oh yeah, yeah, baby. That's what we're talking about right there.
Yes, sir. Look at that, buddy.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Look at there. That is a fine representation of what we're after. Now, granted, will we take them bigger? Absolutely. Will we take them smaller? Absolutely. They all eat the same. As y'all seen, we had just caught a nice 12-pounder. We're gonna rebait this line so we can have it for in the morning. Jake, what did he hit on that one? You know? Eel. Piece of eel. I don't know if y'all have ever tried eel, but here in North Carolina, it works amazing. And it's tough, and it's like they can't hardly get it off the hook. So it's a good bait to set cat hooks with. That. This is what we're talking about right here. This is number 2 or number 3 for the night. That's one way to do it. First fish on that line.
Got a little blue. Let's take it, son. What's it?
That ain't a blue.
What is it, Jim?
It's just a hybrid. Looks like.
Yep. Hybrid. Hey guys, we're back at camp. We just got done setting hooks. We also set 15 or so jug hooks.
Yep.
Anyways, we hope for the best with that. But in the meantime, we're going to eat some catfish from the last time we were here. And stay tuned, we'll see what happens.
That's right, baby. As y'all can see, we still frying fish. Got a few more in there. Got a few more in the bag there. But we got some taters, some seasoned taters, catfish nuggets. And I'll tell y'all, if y'all have not tried Kinder stuff, we're not sponsored by them, but they make some amazing seasonings. We encourage y'all to give them a try. So I know, Jake, you about ready to eat?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. Guys, before we eat, we're gonna say a little prayer. We're gonna thank God for what we have. If it wasn't for Him, we wouldn't have none of this. We wouldn't be able to come out and do the things that we do. and we wouldn't be able to share it with y'all. So we're gonna say a little prayer, then we're gonna eat a little something, and then we're gonna hit them lines again. Dear Lord, thank you for this food. Let it go to the nourishment of our bodies, and the bodies are to your service. Thank you for allowing us to have such a beautiful place to where we can spend time away from work and the hustle of life, to where we can honor you. And everything we do, let it be pleasing to you. Amen. Wouldn't y'all know, last hook's gonna pay off for us. Another little. They're hooked all kinds of ways, but not on.
What on earth is he hooked like that? Searching for it?
Alright guys, as you can see, we didn't kill them by no means, but we got enough to eat, and that's what it's about. You know, we're not trying to go out and just catch every one that we can. What we got are good ones. They'll be good enough to eat for sure. And like this time, we'll probably carry us a pack back with us and eat catfish while we wait on the hooks. If you'll hang on with the video just a little longer, I'll show you how to set these new lines and how to make them. Alright guys, as promised, I'm going to show you how to set up both the lines that we used the other night. Both of them is pretty much simple as it can be. We're going to start out with Jake's. Jake's are very easy, and we absolutely loved setting these. You can see in the video, it did not take very long for Jake to set them, and it was the first time that we used them. So I mean, if we can do it on the first try and it be that smooth, y'all shouldn't have no problems either. Jake's is a piece of PVC. As you can see, unspool is very easy. Like I said, piece of PVC, nothing major. He drills a hole through the center of it, ties his bank line. As you come down the bank line, just like any other set of cat hooks or bush hooks, you have a barrel weight, barrel swivel, leader line. He uses the same line as his top line, and a hook. We use circle hooks most of the time on our bush hooks. That way it retains the fish a little bit better. To hang this, very simple. You just loop it around the limb, pull it around the main line and back through, and you pull it tight. There's no way he can get off of that or pull it off the limb. It literally pinches onto the limb as all you need. Taking it off is literally just pushing it back through, looping it back around the limb or the line and off the limb. Just like that. And stowing it away is just this simple. Everything wraps around the piece of PVC. tag the hook back into there, run your rubber band across the hook, and you take the rubber bands off as you do it. That way it retains the hook into the inside of the PVC. That way it's not getting loose inside whatever you decide to put it in, a bag or a milk crate or anything like that. As you can tell, he's got his piece of reflective tape on there. He's also got on the bottom of it that it says it's a 6-foot line. He does have a variety of lines. The only downfall to setting lines like this, to the way that I'm going to show you in a second, is that he would have to judge the distance between the water, or however the depth of the water with the limb, to decide on what size line to use. Which didn't take long. I mean, as you're pulling up to the limb, you can judge the height of the limb from the water and however high depth you want it to hang. With this one, a little bit more versatile. You don't have to worry about looking at depths of how high the tree limb is. With this one here, you'll need a piece of 2-inch PVC pipe, 2 end caps, a tractor hitch pin, a nail, and some bank line, weight, barrel swivel, and a hook. Everything is self-contained in here, so there's no weather damage. It's not getting tangled around in the boat as you take them on and off. Setting them up is practically just as easy as that. Take the top cap off, leave your bottom cap on while you're hanging it in the tree. Pull your top line off. Now granted, we just set it up like this to where you can just pretty much use a clinch on it to set it on the hook on the limb. But you can have your leader line a little bit longer, or your limb line a little bit longer, a little bit shorter. You can use clips. I think that's the way we're going to try them next time, is order some clips and just hook it. That way you can just literally clip it on and easy. This worked just as good. Only thing is, I suggest if you use it like this with the loop, is carry a pair of pruning shears. That way you can just clip the limb, give you a good clean thing. I like to put them where there's 2 limbs wide off from each other, and I would clip both pieces. That way it would leave me a place to where it wouldn't allow the line to back off the limb. Once you get it hung in the tree, when I say just as simple as taking off the cap, your line pulls out, got your hook. I use 230-pound Power Pro braided line. It's a little bit smaller diameter than the bank line that we use, so to me it was giving it a little less of a profile, line profile next to the bait. You see I got a barrel swivel, 2 weights right here, and there is a 11-foot of line on this pin in here. I'm using the pin as a spool and a reel, which I will show you just as how easy it is. Literally unpin it and pull it. Say that's the depth you wanted. Pin it back, and right there, that fish cannot pull no more out. So what that does is, like I said, you can have it to where you can adjust. If you needed a full 11 foot, you can spool the whole 11 foot off. If you didn't need a full 11 foot, you just pin it, and it's there. That's all it is. Retracting it back up is, I like to take it off of the limb, capping it back up, unpinning it, and just, as you can see, reeling it right back up. Sometimes the top line falls through. You want it to. So once you get it set, pin it back, put your swivel, and what I like to do is put the hook in next. That way I'm not getting hooked. Push your leader line. Back in. Cap it right back off. She's all contained, ready to stow away till the next time you're ready to set hooks. I think, like I said, Jake has little to nothing in these. We went in together, bought reflective tape. We bought a 150-foot roll off of Amazon. It was like $9.99. You said you can put this on a lot of bush hooks. These here I roughly have about 10 bucks in them. Not very cost efficient, but I made about 30 for about 120 bucks. So not quite 10 bucks in them, but these here, very versatile, stowed away, not gonna get damaged or rot or anything from the sun or just outside weather. You can put them in a milk, they stow away very easy in a milk crate. I put mine in a duffel bag. I made 30 of them. I carry in the duffel bag spare hooks, weights, swivels, bank line, leader line, everything. Also I carry more reflective tape and a Sharpie, so I can keep my name and my numbers on them. We really wanted to make these to, like I said, make it easier. Setting hooks is a lot of work, and the older way, it was just always a tangled mess. You would literally have a piece of cardboard or a piece of styrofoam, and you would just wrap them around and pin it on the cardboard or the thing. If the cardboard got wet, it was just a disaster. Styrofoam would break away over time, and we just got tired of it. So we've come up with these two ways, and it is so far so good. It has been a breeze, a blessing. That both of these are very easy. We encourage anybody to use what we use. We're going to show you along the way all kinds of tips and tricks for hunting and fishing. I know we're probably going to postpone any more catfishing for a little while until it gets cooler here in North Carolina. Even in the evenings, as of right now, is 90-some degrees, and it is just hot. So we're going to wait till a little bit more of the cooler months. I think Jake wants to do a little bit of saltwater fishing. He likes to set gill nets. We're going to try to do some flounder gigging, put it on the video. We're even going to try to get some underwater shots of gigging the flounder. So that should be pretty cool. Deer season's literally less than a month away for bow season. I love to bow hunt. This year, won't be able to get to do no bow hunting this year. I have possibly a torn rotator cuff, so I'm gonna buy a crossbow and we're gonna go from there until I can get it fixed. We also got the upcoming Ohio season. Really looking forward to that because we've got some outstanding bucks on camera. Also, we're gonna have a hog video to where you're gonna see me and my dad. We're gonna build a pen to trap some hogs. We got a farmer or a landowner down from the house here that has a major hog problem. And in North Carolina, they are a nuisance. You can take them out any which way you want. So he's having large numbers of hogs come in. So we're going to build a pen, get as many as we can in there, and then we're probably going to, the ones that don't make it into the pen, we're going to do our best to try to shoot them. That way they're not tearing up his crops, his farms, and they destroy everything. So we're going to do our best to help him out and harvest as many hogs as we can. We're also going to turn some into some good sausage, so we'll have some for our hunting trips and our fishing trips. With that being said, we would encourage you to hit the like and subscribe button for our site. That way, help us out a little bit more. Share with your friends. And as always, thanks for watching Hook Junkie, and God bless.